Last time we gave you 50 things that define West Virginia culture, but we're not done yet. We're back. Today we're back with that other half. The outdoors, the pride, the
Oh.
legends, and yes, Mothman.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
finish this list of 100 things that make West Virginia, West Virginia.
Yes, and before we get into it, this is Almost Heaven, Always Us. I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Corey. Let's jump into the next 50. All right, guys. Welcome back to Almost Heaven, Always Us. If you're here, you're probably coming from part one. Possibly. Maybe not. If not, we decided to define 100 things that make West Virginia, West
Yep,
Virginia,
it's a lot
based
of
off
things.
culture. It's a lot of things. Big list. We had to break it down into digestible parts. We asked around, and these were the top 100 answers we were given. Some of them we agree with. Some of them maybe not.
Throw them in
Some
there
of
and
them
see.
personally relate to us, and some of them we can't really relate to. And some of them will probably leave you scratching your head, maybe wanting to argue. And hey, that's cool. We're here for the fight. Let's go. But, before you come at us and say we left it off the list, you got to go back and watch part one
It's
to make
probably
sure,
in
because it
there.
may be there. All right. But anyway, we're going to get started right away with part two. We're going to continue the foods because it was such a big list. We talked about it a little bit, but we're not done. All right. We're going to start big. We're talking homemade biscuits. My mom called them sody biscuits.
Oh
what
my
she made.
gosh, those were
Uh-huh,
good.
yeah.
Those were good. She hasn't made them for me in a long time.
It's been a while.
I'm demanding. Well, I can't really have bread.
Those were the big, thick things.
Oh my gosh.
That, packed.
They weren't hard as a rock, but they looked like a round rock.
Yeah.
And the first time I came over when we were dating, I didn't know what to do with it. And you were like, just put butter on it.
And put butter on it.
I was like,
you can make
transported
eggs and
through
dip it
time and space.
in egg juice, if you will,
Ugh.
or gravy. Gravy goes well with
Yeah, they were so good.
it. But yeah, do you guys have a homemade biscuit that you enjoy? Let us know.
Mm.
Next, we got trout fries and stringers on the tailgate. Fish caught in the morning, fried by evening.
Okay.
Catch your own fish. Fry
I
'em up.
don't know how this goes for Bob Huggins, but it reminds me of Bob Huggins, something he would do.
Yeah, he had like
that
that fish
big
fry.
fish fry every year. I don't know if he still
Yeah.
does it because he's not a coach,
Right.
but it's
not
iconic
sure if he
around
does or not
here.
either.
Literally iconic.
Yeah. How about molasses making? Families once made their own sweetener every fall. Molasses.
I know a lot of people who do, and they just have stands like a little sign outside of their house. So
Mm-hmm.
I've always wondered, like, do you go and knock on the door and say, "Hey, I want some molasses," and they're like, "Here,"
Yeah.
or how does that? But I see like
Hold
whenever
out your bowl.
whenever
and
I
we'll
go. Hope you brought your own glass. Well, whenever I go to like little markets like the Moonlight Market, people are there selling it.
Yep.
So,
It's always cute, right?
oh, it's
You
adorable.
can't sell molasses without having like a cute little
No.
like display and
Yeah, even if you are just
marketing.
like a big old redneck man and that's your passion, you still have to do a cutesy marketing.
right. How about maple syrup?
Maple syrup. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm combining those two.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think a lot of times they are at the same
Yeah.
markets and stuff. Cast iron cooking, cookware passed down for generations. The real cast iron. A lot of people don't even cook on them. They use them as a decoration piece. Like a lot of people
yeah.
have them hanging like off their ceiling or
Yeah, and
whatever.
thank God Cracker Barrel has been saved because they have the cast iron
Ooh,
collection.
I don't know when you're watching this video, but for us filming, it was just announced that Cracker Barrel decided to go back and keep the original logo because when they tried the new one, it got a lot of backlash.
And if you're going off a lot of these foods that West Virginians like, they have a lot of foods West Virginia like
Yeah,
there,
that's true.
and we would have been in rough shape had that franchise gone south.
All right. I think we're finished with food
Okay.
because we hit a lot of them last time.
Yes.
We hit the pepperoni roll. We hit Tudor's Biscuit World, ramps, things like that. But something we didn't hit last time, and people are probably wondering, and that's the land and outdoors. Now, I got to be careful in this one because sometimes on some of my videos, when I mention some of these places, people come at me. People take their scenic view in the county they're from very seriously. They're like, my scenic view is the scenic view in West
Yeah.
Virginia. And
I'm
if you
kinda
don't mention it in
nervous.
every video, you're going to get in trouble.
I'm
So
scared.
I've got 15 of them here because there's a lot of them in West Virginia. West Virginia, well, that's the great thing about
Well, the
West
one
Virginia.
that you don't list, you're going to be in big trouble for.
One of the great things about West Virginia, though, is that there are so many. That's
Yes.
a good positive
And
of
if
the
you
state.
have one that's not on
There's
this
so
list,
many.
let us know and we'll go see it.
We're going to start with the new River Gorge because that was
Iconic.
on the quarter, the West Virginia, when they did the state quarter. So a lot of people would call that the iconic
Yes.
view of West
It's
Virginia.
very cool.
In fact, this here says West Virginia's most iconic landmark. Yeah.
Man-made, maybe.
Yeah, man-made. I know I did
That's
a video
another
before
thing.
where I said Seneca Rocks, which we're going to get to. People were like, "Hey,
Stop talking about Seneca Rocks.
stop talking about Seneca Rocks so
Literally.
much," they said. But I'll talk about it
Because
forever.
it's literally our channel and
Okay.
we can do whatever we want. We're free,
And I
independent
love Seneca
Americans.
Rocks. Okay, and I'm going there in a couple months, taking my church guys there.
Yeah, you are.
You know, it's on the list. I'm just going to go ahead and say it, okay?
Okay, just
Because
do
it's
it.
on there, obviously. Seneca Rocks, tradition, towering rock, beloved by climbers. It's an amazing place. And I think it's one of the most scenic spots in West Virginia that's completely natural, not
Yeah.
man-made.
And it means a lot to you personally. So that
Yeah.
just puts it up there at the top of the list
Exactly.
because you have personal
I
ties
go there
to it.
every year as a pilgrimage, would you say?
Yeah.
Every October,
A pilgrimage.
the first weekend of October, I'm
your
there at
men.
Seneca Rocks. And it means a lot to me. But back on the bridge, because this is a separate item, Bridge Day spectacles, such as the base jumping and funnel cakes in one day. We're talking
Okay,
about Bridge
funnel
Day.
cakes, yes. Base jumping, never in a million years. I'll
You
never
wouldn't do it?
that.
But
No
I would go
freaking
and
way.
watch it. I go watch
I'll-
people
yeah,
do it.
I'll
I would
watch
not
it.
do it, no.
What Joshua was talking about, people are being launched off of
Yeah.
it now? No.
I don't know that just
No.
anybody can do that. I think you may have to have some sort of
Probably have
training
like
or something
waivers
to
or
do that.
something.
And
I don't know. Maybe it's jump
I
at
don't
your
know.
own risk.
I think you have to be even trained, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's
And I
making
think
my
it's
stomach
expensive,
hurt. Let's
too.
move on.
I think I read to actually
I'm
do the
scared.
jump. Now I think if you go to watch it, I believe it's free, but they have a shuttle because from where you park to the bridge,
Oh.
and I think it's like $5 per person.
I can't. Like, my stomach's hurting.
Well, would you go watch people jump?
From a distance, like, I don't
Hey,
think I could go
we
on the
talked to the
bridge.
Mountaineer at the state fair, and we asked him what is the most thing you have to do, the most West
And he
Virginia
said
thing.
that.
And he said that. So
they've let you hit the state a little bit. You got to hit a couple places. I want to know what's the best exciting thing you've seen out in the state so far.
First off, it's the people. The people make everything exciting. And with that being said, I'm partial as a Fayettevillean Bridge Days because we see the most people. It's the biggest event. I love Bridge Day, man. It's a lot of fun. You meet a lot of good people, and watching people jump off the bridge is pretty cool.
Is that where
I
he's
trust
from,
him.
though?
Yeah, he is from there. So is he biased? No, I trust him.
A lot of
I
people-
trust the Mountaineer, so I'm going.
People
I'm
come
going to
from
Bridge
all
Day.
over the world.
In fact, when is Bridge Day? Let's find out. We need to know. We need to know when this is. When is Bridge Day in West Virginia? Third Saturday of October each year, so it's coming up pretty soon too.
We probably have a soccer game.
Another video on like things to do in the fall in West Virginia because we did a summer one and that was fun, and we tried to do as many.
Fall things are
We
good.
made the videos, and then we're like, now we have to do these things, and we did a lot.
And fall's
of them.
not going to last long.
No,
I
it's
would say
not.
when you're watching this, we've had 2 days of fall so far. It's probably going to go back up
That's
to
gonna have to
90.
be our next video. Our very next video. Tune in. We're gonna do things you have to do in the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow,
It,
Bridge Day.
It goes by fast.
We're gonna go. We'll see you there at Bridge Day.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Whitewater rafting, extreme rafting that draws the world. The world comes in to whitewater raft.
Yes.
Yes. Dolly Sods, wilderness wanderings, high altitude meadows, unlike anywhere else. I hear
I agree.
lot of Dolly Sods.
The meadows, like around
People
where
love it.
my grandparents live. It's
Your
like nothing
grandfather
but
lives
meadows.
essentially on Dolly Sods.
Yeah. It's really pretty.
Blackwater Falls and canyon views, the most photographed spot in the state, it claims here. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah.
I haven't fact checked it.
People from all over the world go
but
there too.
Very well could be. I'd believe it.
We have a vlog
Yeah.
on that.
Blackwater
That should be on.
Falls is great. It's definitely a West Virginia thing. Like you have to see on your West Virginia bucket list. But something that doesn't get as much attention is the canyon views around the area.
Yeah.
Just a few minutes from Blackwater Falls, you can go see the Blackwater Canyon, and it's an amazing view. And
It is.
it used to be our intro of our podcast for a while
Yeah.
because I loved it so much. But yeah, Spruce Knob. High country. I've talked about this before. Well, this is the highest peak in West Virginia. A lot of people know that. Back in Pendleton County. But I talked about it before. I'll talk about it again. It's a story I tell a lot. How I really hyped it up to my guys when we went to Seneca Rocks in Pendleton County. And then I was like, I'm going to show you the highest peak in West Virginia. It was so foggy that day. This was the last weekend of September. And it was so foggy. You could only see about 6 feet in front of you. So we were there, but you could see nothing.
That's sad.
And so they were like, "Oh, well, thanks for driving us up
Wow,
here
this
to
was
see
really cool.
nothing."
What a good use of our time.
Right? The Cranberry Glades boardwalks. A lot of people say that's like Canada. And they said that there's a lot of stuff there that typically only grows in Canada. Like I'm talking about, like, what would you call it?
Intriguing.
Plants. Plants.
Plants.
Plants.
Botanical
things that only grow, and it has a boardwalk that goes through it. So that's pretty cool. But actually, Cranberry Glades is down there by Hillsboro, pretty
Where's
close to
that?
Hillsboro. and Mill Point.
Watauga State Park.
Yeah,
I think
kind of
Kendall
close to
talks
Watauga
about
State Park.
Watauga State Park a lot.
We probably go down south to hit Summersville and then go through Richwood and out that way.
That's Summersville Speed Trap.
That's what they say. That's what they said on the video. And then some people were like, it's not a speed trap, stop lying about
I've
it.
heard that ever since 2010, and I'll never forget it.
Yeah. Greenbrier River Trail Bike
Bike
packing.
Bike packing.
Scenic Rails to Trails Adventure.
Okay.
You know, and speaking of rails, that's the next one. Rails trails everywhere. Old train lines reborn as paths.
Yeah.
Hey, why not? If you got a bunch of train lines that aren't being used, why not turn them into like a touristy area?
Yeah.
And do a rail trail.
Yep. We have a lot around here. The rail trails around here are really popular.
Yeah. Deer season as a statewood.
Statewood.
Ooh, I'm losing my reading
Statewide
ability.
rhythm. We did not have school when it was deer season.
Life pauses for opening day. Everybody takes off
Opening
school.
week.
Yeah, opening week.
That was an extra
Whenever
week.
we were a kid, I didn't realize this until I got
didn't
older
either.
and started talking to other people.
Yeah.
That a lot of people only take off for Thanksgiving and maybe the day after.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, you don't get the whole week off? And no, they don't. I don't know about some of the other states around us, but I know other parts of the country, they don't. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Because I just thought it was a thing. I was like, oh, I thought everybody got off all
Yeah.
week for deer season. But
That's a right
yeah.
that you have to have off.
Trout stocking in Cold Spring creeks. Fishing traditions passed down. Yeah, fishing.
That reminds me of a Country Boy Can Survive song.
Yeah. All right, here's one that we did this summer. Hatfield and McCoy ATV trails.
Oh, heck yeah, I would do
Mud,
that again.
fun, and tourism
I
dollars.
would do that again, but only with the mayor.
So we was down with the mayor of what?
He would say Bramwell.
Yep, Grant. Grant down there. He took us on a big ride. Him and his buddies
His brother, too.
and
Yep.
his brother. Yeah. And
Yeah,
we had a
that
good
was
time.
really cool.
That was
Still
fun.
need to release that footage.
That's
Sorry, guys. That's been
But yeah,
June.
go down there and hit the trails. Ooh, I like this one. Caves and caverns. West Virginia is a spelunker's paradise. There's so many
there
spots
are.
that are what you would call, people have probably been in them, but they're not like a touristy. It's not like a public, like, come check out this cavern. Yeah, we have those too, but I'm talking about just like a hole in the ground that people will go in. They're everywhere,
I couldn't do it.
all over the place.
Yeah.
I was talking to a guy last year when I was at Seneca that did that basically for fun his whole life. He's older now. Yeah, I think he was like 80, but when he was younger, he was like, oh, I did like every cave basically. He's done like 1,000 of them. He's like, I could
They
take you to one
scare
if you
me.
want. I was like, yeah.
It'll be what, like 27 hours
Like,
for
let's
me.
do it. Backyard gardens, canning and freezers full.
Oh, heck
Self-sufficiency
yeah.
remains common.
I thought the canning thing was probably dying, but I have a ton of girls my age and younger who are canning,
Oh, that's good.
and
I
I'm
like
so
that.
proud of them.
Yeah, good for them. Keeping the tradition alive.
Yeah.
Let's get into industry now. Industry and
Okay.
work. Coal miner identity still central to West Virginia's image. How could it not be? I mean, let's be honest. It doesn't matter what your personal belief on coal
Yeah.
is. West Virginia was defined by coal. Fact.
Yeah.
That's just, it is. West Virginia, a lot of the towns were created by coal camps. All of us know somebody, I'm sure, either had somebody in your family or you know somebody now.
Yeah.
We do. Our neighbor right across the street, coal
Yep.
miner.
That's all I gotta say about it.
That's all I gotta say about that. Natural gas, the modern boom reshaping small towns. Is
I
that
don't
true?
know of anybody who's a natural gas.
Me either. Just kidding.
Big Daddy here.
Hey, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
Timber and sawmills, West Virginia's oldest industry.
Oh, my pap has a sawmill.
Yeah. You know what they say the oldest profession is?
What?
In West Virginia, I guess it's
Is it small
it's a
sawmill?
logger.
Logger? Why are you laughing?
Because the joke, you didn't
What?
get it. It went over your
I
head.
didn't.
That's okay.
What is the
They'll get it. That's what matters. Railroading heritage. Speaking of railroading,
Railroading.
what is wrong with me?
And I'm too extreme.
The sound of trains shaped communities.
Petersburg loves trains.
Yeah.
They have big train days all the time.
Yeah.
Right there downtown.
Southside Depot.
Southside Depot. Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah, I think trains is a big deal. A lot of the place in the state because a lot of the industry had trains.
I don't know where the heck the train is near our house, but you can hear the train going by.
Occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally
Not
you can
like
hear it
every
whistling.
day. but
No.
like every once in a
I'm just
while
like,
we
where
can
is
hear
this
that train.
coming from? Is it haunted?
It could be haunted.
Could be haunted.
We'll get to that in a little bit. We're going to get into the haunted stories.
Oh, that's my
Stick
stuff.
around for that. Chemical Valley, Charleston's industrial core. In fact, I think there was some
Chemical Valley.
bad run-ins with the chemicals when we lived in Barbersville. There was a spill, a chemical spill, and you had to boil water for like 3 or 4 days or something, and then they were like, it's fine.
My friend was affected by that.
Yeah,
at that time, she lived in.
I thought everybody was. It wasn't. It was it was like 20 counties or something.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
But we weren't.
Oh, really? I think we were the first couple of
I
days.
can't remember that,
think.
but I just remember
I
it
don't
being
know.
a big deal for my friend.
Saltworks Revival, we've heard of that. Kanawha salt is a heritage food. Remember, Chad was telling us about that. The salt down there.
Yeah.
Small farms and homesteading skills. So a lot of people were moving to West Virginia to homestead, is what we found out. We know of a few personally that came to West Virginia to homestead. And then small farms, I don't know if that's exactly homesteading. I guess that's a little different. But we know a lot of small farms too. My sister.
Yeah, like kind of hobby farms maybe. Like not really working farms, but I know a lot of hobby farms.
Would you call my sister's farm small farm?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a hobby farm.
No, it's not a hobby farm. Hers would
It's
be
a
a
real
small
farm,
farm.
yeah.
Like what my mom has is a hobby farm.
Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, so maybe a hobby farm more like a micro farm, and a small farm would be maybe not quite like an industrial level, but it's just like a family's farm that they're working.
Yeah, like wool, maybe milk.
Yeah.
But mom's is like, hobby farm is like, this is really cute. I want it as a pet.
Crafts, fairs, and maker markets.
Yeah,
maker
we
markets,
talked about that
handcrafted goods.
in the
still
last one a little bit, but
Well,
yes.
Yeah, that's all over. Yeah, we were talking about, I think,
it is a big
particularly,
deal
like,
around here.
We were talking about molasses and
Yeah.
stuff, but this is just talking about like anything. It's like
Yeah,
crafts,
like whenever I was talking about
handcrafted
Susie
goods.
Shirley, she does those art shows
Yeah,
and craft shows.
you're right. We did.
Those are
We
big
mentioned that.
things. Yeah.
Tourism, guiding, and outfitter economy, outdoor adventure fuels local business.
Yes, there's a lot of outdoor adventure around here, and we have a really good West Virginia tourism.
This is talking about, particularly the economy around it.
Yes.
So it's not just like, go check out this area.
Yeah.
It's a whole economy, is what we're saying. People's job, it is to promote tourism or guiding or outfitting
and we
people.
do very well with that, the West Virginia tourism.
Is killing it. We got a bunch of their
is.
stickers.
I mean, just look at the stickers alone.
We got Hatfield McCoy. We've got Blackwater Falls. I think we got Seneca Rocks over there somewhere.
And then their official stickers.
Yeah. Proud public servants, teachers, EMTs, nurses, and the everyday heroes of West Virginia life.
Yeah, I definitely see that.
A lot of them get the sticker on the back of the truck. It's like,
we're not making fun of
my
nobody.
wife is a nurse. What does your wife do?
Yeah, or my husband's a coal miner. What's your husband's superpower?
Yeah.
And again, we're not making fun.
It almost sounds like you are.
These are just things we see. Or my husband's a lineman. What does your husband do?
Yeah. They're just proud. They're
Yeah.
proud of what they do.
Yeah, or I'm an EMT. What's your superpower? You know?
Yeah. Right. We're not making fun.
And it's fine.
It really sounds
giving
like we are. but
examples
it's
as to
just
why
something we've
this is
noticed.
true.
Yeah. People are proud of their jobs. That's cool.
Great.
And I think West Virginia is known to have a lot of good work ethic. I think it's important to a lot of people.
Yes.
Their work ethic, not just their job in general, but the fact that
Like,
I do work hard.
Yeah, no matter what you do, like I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I feel like I work really hard, and I have all these little so many little things that I do.
Yeah.
Hardworking at that.
Exactly. We're going to get into the pride and symbols of West Virginia. The pride of West Virginia is the
what's the
marching band,
symbols?
right?
Pride of West Virginia marching band.
Yeah.
We
But-
know someone on the up and up of that marching band who
Okay.
has graduated now, but
graduated.
he was leading the marching band. My brother-in-law's brother, identical twin brother.
Yeah.
Identical. Not just twin.
Yeah, true. You can't even tell
Just
them
in
apart.
case. Isaac Nazarod.
Yeah. Well, number one on that part, this segment, which is number 81 for those of you
Oh my
counting at home.
gosh. We're 19 away.
West WVU Mountaineer Culture, the state rallies. That's where I wore this in. Because depending on when you watch the video, this is game day weekend.
You
So
will
I'm
see
ready
this
to go.
all over the state unless you're in Huntington.
Well, guess what's number 2 on that list?
What is it, Huntington?
The
Marsh.
Thunder and Herd, a legacy of resilience after the tragedy, especially because the tragedy shaped their identity. Like the movie
Okay.
We Are Marshall.
Yes.
That's a good movie. Have you
Featuring,
seen
what's
it?
his name?
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
That's a good one.
Yep.
You gotta watch it. We lived in Huntington for a while.
And you weren't allowed to wear WVU clothes.
No, they did not like that.
So you had to wear green.
They really liked
We never wore green. We're like, we're not subscribing to this.
Listen, okay, here's the deal. I support anybody that lives in, that's a West Virginia school. I support them. But I went to WVU. I'm a WVU grad.
Yeah.
And I live in Morgantown now. Of course, at the time I lived in Huntington.
Yeah.
But I had lived in Morgantown. So I'm going to wear my collars that I wear.
Yeah.
I'm WVU, okay?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Amen.
And I'm sorry if that offended some people there in Huntington. But I love y'all still. You're my
We
brothers.
love you, little brother.
Oh.
Move on.
Small state colleges as anchors. These are the schools that drive identity.
Small state college. Is mine a small state college, Laurel?
That's a community college.
Community college. So it's not
I
a
don't
state.
think it's
not a
exactly
state.
what it's. This is talking about as an
That
anchor
would
of a
be-
community. So I'm thinking like Pot State and
Pot
Kaiser.
State. Yeah. Yes.
Like is Kaiser? When you think of Kaiser, do you think of Pot State?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to Pot State.
Friendliest city in the world, they say.
I went to Pot State, and that was a nice. What would
Starter.
you call it? Kind of a soft launch.
Yeah.
I don't think that it would have been good for me necessarily just to come to Morgantown straight out of Peterborough. It's
And you
nice
wanted to
because
stay
it was
with me.
smaller, and you can kind of get into it a little bit easier, maybe.
Yeah.
Into the studies. I don't know.
Just
I'm
move on.
4-H and FFA show rings. Youth showcase animal and farming skills. That was big for me. 4-H boy right here. 4-H camp growing
How
up.
cute.
Which should be a separate line item.
What's the 4-H's? Now, go.
Head, heart, health, hands. Maybe not in that order,
Ingrained.
but that's the
Okay.
ones. All right. Anyway, 4-H Pride, did all the camp and everything. But this is talking about particularly showing the animals at the fair, which I did. State fair, local fair, you name it. Went down to the state fair every year and spent the whole week there.
Yep.
And you're really anchored to the fair whenever you do something like that because you got to take care of your animals. Oh, next on the list, State Fair of West Virginia.
We just did
The
that.
annual gathering of all 55 counties.
Yep.
They all come together. And we just did that.
We
Yeah.
did. Go back and watch that video if you want
Yes,
to know
we
more
did.
about
We
the
talked
state fair.
all about the state fair. If you've never been to the State Fair of West Virginia, you need to go watch that video so you can figure out what's going on.
And
before
plan
you
it
get
for
down there.
next year, especially if you want to stay somewhere. You gotta
Oh,
be
if you want to
planning
stay at the state
that.
fair, if you're going to go more than one day, you have to book your hotel, Airbnb, or whatever it is, months.
Because we had to
months
resort
out.
to tent camping.
We had a tent camp because we were not prepared,
Yeah.
but we did.
Still a
We
good time
managed.
all around.
Public libraries as a third place, community hub. You know what a third place is? Third place, it's called work and home, and a third place is like
Okay.
where you hang out. Otherwise,
I can see this if you are a mother of very small children. And I know a lot of our public libraries have special days for moms to come with their little ones.
yeah.
It's a place for moms to hang out, and the little ones can just do whatevs.
West Virginia Public Broadcasting. We talked about that a
What?
little bit, didn't we? West Virginia
What does it
Public
mean?
Broadcasting.
What is it talking about exactly?
West Virginia Public Broadcasting,
Like radio?
like PBS,
Oh, what is it? If that's something we watch?
like Arthur, I guess.
Ugh, don't get me started on author. That was not a thing in my household. It was not a thing in my household. But now looking back, what's the little girl's name? DW? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I'm like, I was sleeping on DW. I
This is
guess
like
when
the-
I hear
it's like the-
broadcasting, I think of radio.
Yeah, PBS
was
is
really
it. PBS
confused.
Kids is on here.
Okay,
like
PBS
Daniel
Kids,
Tiger.
Daniel Tiger.
And then they have radio too. Mountain Stage, which we talked about earlier.
Oh, yeah,
Mountain
yeah,
Stage
yeah.
with Kathy Mattea. Yeah. Remember we talked about how we don't watch it and listen to it? And that's
yeah.
not a diss.
Yeah, it's not a
because
diss, it's just-
we're uncultured.
We are it's the same thing as NPR. We're uncultured swine.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on.
Country Roads is an anthem, the unofficial state anthem. Actually, I think it is official.
It
It's
has
official.
to be.
Yeah, it's one of the official four.
Yeah.
I think there's four.
I think it's official for
Official
us
songs.
and Virginia.
They try. You know what I've been seeing lately? A lot of. I almost thought about doing a whole episode on this because I've been seeing it a lot
It's
lately,
exhausting.
and a lot of Maryland people now.
No,
are like,
I
it's actually
can't.
about us, and I was like,
No,
Yeah,
John Denver
clearly it says
is
Maryland.
not driving through a communist state singing about the greatest sights he's ever seen.
Okay, well, people were telling like the background, like you don't know the background story. The actual writers wasn't John Denver. I think he had a writing credit, but like the first writers were talking about like a road in Maryland when they started to write the song.
Well, good for
And
you
there's all
guys.
this, and then there's like I think one of them was even from Massachusetts, so they've even tried to say it was about Massachusetts, but it didn't fit lyrically. West Virginia sounded better. And here's what I have to say to all that. Okay, I don't care about the background really. You could songs can take 1,000 forms before the final form, and a movie's the same way. You could have a million cuts, a million reshoots. What matters is the final form. The final form of the song quite literally says
To the place
West
I
Virginia.
belong. West Virginia.
That's the final form of the song.
Mountain
That's
Mama.
the lyrics. So when people say, "Oh, actually, he's talking about Maryland," actually he's not, because it says West Virginia in the final
Yeah.
form of
And
the
we
song.
also own the term Mountain Mama because we are all mountainous.
So when somebody and the people who do that always think they got a gotcha too. They're like, "Actually, buddy,
Actually,
listen to us smart folks tell you it's actually."
we listen to NPR.
And then NPR told us it was written about Maryland,
And then we made a show about it on PBS.
so it has to be true. And then the people that really get me are like, it's actually talking about Western Virginia.
Yeah,
Didn't
because
you
that's
know
how
that?
people sing songs.
Yeah.
Western
Yeah,
Virginia,
'cause
no.
everybody calls Western Virginia West Virginia, right? Like
Yeah.
when people live in Virginia and
Yeah.
they're talking about the western part of their own state, they're
Yeah,
like, let's go over
yeah.
to West Virginia.
Yeah.
That's what they say. No,
Yep,
no
yep.
one, no, literally no one says that. And how about Stranger to Blue Water? The list goes on
Yeah,
and
because it
on.
seems like Virginia has blue water around its state, but who doesn't?
Yeah.
Oh, us. West
Even
Virginia.
Maryland does. So yeah.
Yeah, oh, this is all coming together. Sorry.
Anyway, we're getting way off
so
track. We could make a
defensive
whole
about
episode and get into the background and behind it, because they say like the Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River, which actually are in West Virginia as well, barely, but they
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
are.
yeah.
And they're like, see, they're talking about it. But even then, people have said, even if that was true, the song's about country roads take
He's
me home.
driving me
So you would be driving
to
through Virginia to get to West Virginia,
West Virginia.
country roads are taking you home
Yeah,
to the place I
he's-
belong, West Virginia.
Yeah, he's coming
All right.
from.
We got to get off topic. We're getting mad. But listen, I'm going to say it one last time. You don't need to argue with me. All you need to do is simply play the song and listen to the lyrics, because it says the state that it's about.
And accept
in the
that
lyrics.
you are wrong and we're right.
Cardinal and rhododendron love, symbols that appear everywhere.
Oh, I have a rhododendron right here. And I
Yeah.
have a cardinal right here.
There you go. Yes, we always get excited when we see a cardinal land outside. And you can see rhododendron anytime you go into the woods, pretty much. You can find rhododendron.
They don't bloom that often. I haven't seen it bloom in a long time, but even the leaves are just pretty.
Golden Delicious Apple Pride, West Virginia's
heck
gift to the world of
yeah.
fruit. You know what wasn't on here?
What?
And it's okay because this is more of more of us personally,
What?
because where we're from is the home of the golden trout. The golden rainbow trout, to be
Yeah.
specific.
Anyway,
Anyway, my point is this. Isn't it interesting how West Virginia gave the world the golden delicious apple, but also the
That
golden rainbow
golden
trout?
trout.
What is it about gold
blue and gold.
that West Virginia does so well, turning things gold? Yeah, the state fish is a brook trout, by the way, but the golden trout, Petersburg, West Virginia, is the home of the golden, and it's the golden rainbow trout, because there's actually a species of fish called the golden trout from
Yeah.
California. That's a whole
Yeah,
other fish.
we don't want that.
Nah,
We
screw
don't
that
want.
fish.
We don't want that mixing
I
with
don't.
us.
He doesn't need. I don't care about him. Golden delicious apple. Is it a good apple?
Yeah, it's
great
my
apple.
preferred.
That's the best apple, right?
I don't think I've ever bought one for our kids because they're just like apples are supposed to be red.
Who
You know what I
said?
should do? Our kids.
Uh,
I should get a golden delicious, cut the peel off of it, and say, "Try this."
Yeah. All right.
I'm
We
gonna
are
catch that
down
on
to the
live.
final 10. The final 10. And guess what? We saved the best for last. So all those people that dropped off already that said, you know what, I'm tired of
Suckers.
hearing these two goons talking about this stuff. You're missing the best part. And that's you. But for you guys that stuck around, you get a treat.
If you have stuck around to this point, say 91. Comment
91.
91,
Yeah.
and that's it, and we'll know. We know that you've made it to
Right.
91.
And what's the best
And you're the
type
real.
of apple?
91 golden delicious.
All right, here we go. So this is lore and spirit. What's lore? I don't know the definition of things.
Well, lore isn't fictional stories.
Okay.
All these
Oh, you know
things.
what? I read it wrong.
What?
I think when it says spirit, it means like the spirit of West Virginia,
Yes.
not like spirits. I read it wrong. Okay, it meant spirit as in like you got spirit, kid.
If you've only been sticking around because you wanted to hear about Mothman, you're
He is
going
down
to
there.
be. Oh,
I mean, you're spoiling it. First of all, don't spoil it.
okay.
Stick around
Go
for
on.
Mothman. He wants to hear from you.
91 Golden Delicious. Go.
91 Mother's Day, the birthplace in Grafton.
Cool.
The holiday started in West Virginia. I'm not a mother, so I can't relate, but you can.
I like that there's a
Do you
Mother's
like
Day.
that there's a Mother's Day?
Yes, and I love my mother, and I love your mother.
I love my mother.
You
So,
don't love my mother?
of course I love your mother. Hatfield McCoy, feud lore. Here you go. There's some lore
I
for you.
love.
Legendary Appalachian family
Yes.
rivalry.
I do like that lore. Yep.
Yeah,
Very
Hatfield
cool.
McCoy. Civil War border state complexities. This one's interesting because West Virginia obviously split off from Virginia
Yeah.
due to the Civil War.
Rightly so.
But
Winners,
that
losers.
does not mean that automatically everyone within the state lines of West Virginia was automatically pro-union.
Yeah.
So there was still complexities even within the
Yeah.
newly created state of West Virginia. And in my studies, what we talked about, I think in the last video, maybe this video, I can't remember, about my grandpa came from Germany. That was the first video. Yeah. My great-great-great-great-great-grandpa, 8 generations ago, was like 2 or 3 generations down from him. His kid or grandkid was killed in the Civil War.
yeah.
But he was an old man at the
Yeah.
time. He was like 70 years old. And he was in Smoke Hole in Pennington County. And he was at his house, and the Southern troops, Confederate troops, were coming by. And he pulled a gun on their leader, whatever you would call the leader of the battalion. Not a general, but like a high rank.
Yeah.
And he shot at him, but his gun misfired.
Oh,
He had him he had him,
sucks.
but his gun misfired.
Yeah.
And then they killed him. But he luckily had already had a
They were
kid.
going to kill him anyway.
He luckily already had a kid, or I wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought it was kind of neat when I was doing some family history studies.
Yeah.
Frontier forts and reenactments.
Oh, heck
Reenactments.
yeah,
History lives on in
yeah.
festivals. Yeah.
What fort did we have up in Petersburg?
Fort
By the-
Mulligan.
Fort Mulligan, yep.
Yeah, one of the best preserved. They say.
Oh, and there's one in the Kaiser area?
Oh, they're all over the place.
Yeah,
That
so we
was,
have them. We got
Well,
them.
we're thinking Civil War forts. This is
We're-
talking about frontier forts.
Oh, I don't know the difference. Oh, frontier forts.
Yeah. Well, it says and reenact. No, I think it's both. It's
Okay,
both.
people like to do both.
Yeah. Miner's cap lamp is an icon, symbol of hard labor and sacrifice.
Yes. Whenever I see that, I'm like, someone's filthy,
Yeah.
working hard, sweating.
Right. They're
in
still around a lot, is what I read. Even if people weren't doing the work, like
Yeah.
they'll keep it as a
Oh,
decoration
yeah,
or
'cause
whatever.
it
And
means
they'll say like,
something.
"This was my grandpa's."
that. It means something.
Yeah, and you can tell it's like really old. Like, my grandpa wore this, and they're proud of it.
Yep.
And that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Snow days and impassable holler roads, beloved by kids, dreaded by adults. Certain
Yes.
roads in the wintertime,
Yes.
certain holler roads you just can't even get through
Yeah.
unless you really got some good off-roading going on. Yeah.
A
How
lot.
about like Mount Storm? We did a little video a couple weeks ago of us just driving through, and it got a lot of comments. But they always said about Mount Storm, they said 6 months of bad weather and 6 months of terrible weather.
Yeah. Oh
is what
my
I heard. 'Cause
gosh.
we drive across it a lot going back to Petersburg, and Petersburg could be fine, Morgantown could be fine.
It's
Then
the
Mount
in
Storm would
between.
be not fine.
Yeah.
And we had to drive through it to get from one place to the other.
It's rough.
Back road driving, ridgetop shortcuts, secret routes.
Yeah.
Secret
Yeah.
back roads.
There's a lot of secret roads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Enough said.
No,
Move on.
Move on. Yeah, you didn't see nothing.
Yeah.
Do it yourself, fix it culture. Handy skills are everyday necessities.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it yourself. Because a lot of times, if you're in a small town or something, you may not even have a hardware store. You can just run
No.
over and grab something. You got to figure out how to make it work.
Yeah. You gotta take a weekend drive to Lowe's.
Yeah.
Closest one is in Cumberland.
But sometimes
from
you got to
us.
fix something before that.
Yeah. You don't
So
have
you
time to
gotta
just
figure it out.
wait.
Yeah, you're doing it the old-fashioned
Yeah.
way. You're getting some duct tape or WD-40. If you got duct tape and WD-40, between the two of them, you can fix almost everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
There used to be a handy chart, flow diagram chart you could check to see. It said, does it move? Yes or no. And if it's yes, it moves. And is it supposed to? Yes, then you're good. If it's supposed to, no, well, put duct tape on it. If the answer was no, is it supposed to move? And it's no, then it's fine. If it no, it don't move, but yes, it's supposed to, spray WD-40 on it. And that's fine. So WD-40 and duct tape, and you're good. All right, we're down to the final two. Okay.
Oh.
Patchwork alcohol walls. Some counties wet, some dry, some in between. I can't speak on that. I don't know. I don't know.
We don't drink, so
I
I
think
don't
what
really
it means
know.
is it's more of a county
Some
thing.
counties.
I don't know. I can't speak on that.
Yeah, I can't either.
It's not even talking culturally. It's talking about laws. It's
Oh,
saying
laws.
it's saying like the county
I
basically
have
sets its
no
own laws.
idea.
I don't
have
know.
no
I don't
idea.
have a clue about
That's
that.
interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Unless I'm reading it wrong, but I don't know. Well, here we are, number 100, the final one on the list. The moment a lot of you have been waiting for. I keep looking back here because I thought Mothman was on
No,
the
you
shelf.
didn't. You didn't see anything. You didn't hear anything. Are you looking for this little
Yeah,
man
oh, there he
right
is.
here?
Well, it's his moment to shine because number 100, Cryptside and roadside lore. Strange creatures add mystery to West Virginia story. We're talking Mothman, Flatwoods Monster, and etc.
I don't think you can see you're up there.
Who?
Braxy and all of the little friends.
Oh, yeah. She's also on this book here.
Brax.
Her birthday's coming up in a couple weeks. I thought about doing an episode just on her, telling her story in case someone doesn't know it.
Yes.
Like a detailed retelling
absolutely.
of her story. I think she basically wears like a 50s dress.
Don't
Oh,
shush.
okay, all right. Just a little teaser, okay? But you know Mothman, everybody. I think everybody knows Mothman
Yeah.
at this point. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. That's,
Yeah, it was really interesting.
well, you know, I like my cheeky little sayings. So I'll say, if you don't know Mothman by now, then you're not from West Virginia.
Oh, okay. Are you going to say that?
I just did.
What is very interesting is I watched these two girls. Their podcast is called Ghosties, and the one was reading about Mothman to the other, her sister, who had never heard about Mothman ever. And she's very skeptical towards any type of cryptids and barely ever really believes in it at all. She said she believes in Mothman by the end of hearing his story.
Oh, she believes it's real.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. Well, that was part 2. So we listed a full 100 things. That's it. 100 things that define West Virginia culture, from the food on our tables to the mountains we climb to the stories we pass down. And we pass down some good stories, don't we?
Yeah.
This is proof West Virginia isn't just a place, it's a way of life. Some of these traditions are small and some of them are big. But together they paint a picture of who we are as mountaineers. We laugh, we argue, we sing, we work, and we show up for each other. And that's what makes this state special. So whether you grew up here, left, and came back, or you're just now learning about us for the first time, this is West Virginia. Always wild, always wonderful, and always us.
Always us.
Thanks for watching, guys. Go ahead and comment if we missed anything and you want to add it. And here's something you can do to help support us that costs you absolutely nothing. And that's giving this video a like, a comment, and a subscribe. And we make it easy because it's
Ding.
right here.
If you thought I would look dumb doing this for 10 minutes, that's the subscribe button.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.